Waiting, so I don't know. Hello, hello. I wonder how we see. This is our first test run. Okay, so it says comments. I don't know how we see the comments from the people who are on YouTube. Um,
Oh, I think that if they we'll see them if they say something in the chat.
you think so?
Um yeah, but we gotta sign I guess we gotta sign in with our account also.
Well, we are live right now on YouTube.
No, I mean sorry, for me to chat with the people,
Oh,
I would need to sign in with my account. Let me do that.
yeah, there's a private chat and there's this. Okay, there's.
Yeah, go to the one that says comments.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you see this comment?
Ooh, I see you. Actually, you know what? I can't. I'm gonna comment from my laptop over here, where I'll be signed in.
Here with us. Let us know in the comments. Share with us. Figure the first time we're just figuring out logistics in some ways.
Yeah, totally. This is fun. This does remind me of the Twitch stream. We were doing it on another platform similar to this StreamYard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay. The
All right.
dynamic camera grid. The dynamic, I don't adjust the number of people making it out. Okay, got it. Hi. Okay, so you commented from. You signed in to the YouTube and commented.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay. So it does. So if someone is watching from YouTube, that it will show up there.
yeah. That's true.
All right. Well, if anyone's watching, feel free to make a comment. So, I think the thumbnail worked. It worked that it's on YouTube. We'll have to watch to make see how it posts at the end.
Hmm.
Kind of thing. I think this StreamYard thing is our option. I mean, it seems like it's working so far.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just try it, and then if we find things that we don't like about it, then we can try another one.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
Okay.
there are a couple different things that we could try. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what should we talk about?
Well, first off, wait. I just want to sign in with my other account because that's a thing that I'd prefer to do. All right, give me 1 second. But what I wanted to ask you is how the Kepler thing was. We haven't caught up in forever.
Yeah, that's true. The Keller thing was awesome. I mean, we were there kind of there as attendees, but I'm faculty there, so it's kind of like even when you're an attendee, you're kind of at work. Um, so I think I would not have edited anything about the experience on our side. I think we did all the things, um, and Kepler was just awesome. I mean, they are just phenomenal as far as. I mean, I feel kind of far removed from the student body there and stuff because I went there 25 years ago or 20
Hmm.
years ago. But a lot like one of my friends from school, Donna, is the president now, so I know her from when I was at school there, and so she's doing an awesome job. And my someone named Tamara, who didn't know that well when we were there, but she was at school when I was there. She's also works there, so it's I feel kind of at home there, but also you know um, the Niagara Falls tour was fun. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
I've been to Niagara Falls, but I haven't been like on the Maid of the Mist or whatever that thing is. Did you go on that?
Yeah, totally, totally. And the Cave of the Winds is amazing. Like you basically go up these platforms and you stand in the water's just like coming, like there's a big wave like coming like right on you. It's so awesome. I didn't get the memo that we were going to get wet, so I like only had one pair of shoes.
Uh-huh.
But it was, I mean, they dried out pretty quickly. But yeah, I mean, we did the touristy thing, and that in and of itself was worth the trip.
It's that sounds elemental.
Yeah, it was so watery. It was like being flooded with water.
Like water and wind and yeah, yeah. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, and I met someone named Cindy there. She's a professor or faculty at Kepler. She teaches astrolocation or astral mapping, and so
Uh-huh.
she did awesome. She did a few lectures, and we went out to pizza with her and her husband and this guy Joseph Milnes, I think his name, and his partner Chase. They were so cute. So we're gonna have Joseph on the show on Tuesday to talk about his computer program. But and we're gonna have Cindy on to talk about astro mapping, but that's not for a few months because we're all booked up on Tuesdays. So yeah, how was your week?
Nice. My week is good. I got promoted at work, so I'm wrapping up. It's, I had to stay in my old job for a month, but it's, wrapping up at the end of next week, a week from today. So that's been kind of fun, actually,
Mhm.
and I'm looking forward to that. And then since we did the
Congratulations, by the way.
oh, thanks, thanks. Yeah, and then since we went to that content creator, um, uh, what would you call it? Like it was a live stream itself. It was a
Yeah, it was
panel.
like a workshop or something.
Yeah. So anyway, at that thing, one of the panelists was Heather Just Play,
Hmm.
and oh, we should put her thing in the chat if we could figure out how to multitask. Um, but at any rate, so she seemed really cool, and I really liked her vibe. And
Hmm.
she's a gamer, and she also like made this nonprofit called Heather Just Play or something. And so she mentioned that her website, or I went to it, or she mentioned that they had a Discord. So I joined their Discord, and then I've been like chatting up with them, and they seem like a really fun crew. And they play this game called Final Fantasy 14 online,
Hmm.
which is a an MMO. Do you know what an MMO is?
Multi something something.
Yeah, yeah, massive multiplayer online thing. So, it's when, back in the day, I used to play video games by myself at home on my Super Nintendo or Genesis, right? I really like
Oh,
that.
Jenna Lowe is here. Do you know who Jenna is?
No?
Hi, Jenna.
Hi,
You've been
Jen.
talking a little bit on my Facebook. Where are you? Who are you? Okay, so go on.
Yeah, Jenna, chat, put in the chat if you play video games.
Are
Um,
you an astrologer?
and so I downloaded this game and now I created a character and I'm starting to play it. And I'm also starting to stream on my channel, which I just made because I was so inspired. Me learning to play an MMO game.
Oh my God, you're so meant for an MMO game, like because you're a hacker. Like, aren't so Jenna? You're in Maine. How did we meet? You're an astrologer. That's so cool. Have we met in person? Okay, but don't you think that as a hacker and a kind of gamer, like the MMO is just going to be right up your alley?
Yeah, totally. Totally. And Jenna, I'm playing
Oh, nice.
oh, you saw her there. Jenny, do you play a Final Fantasy 14 online? Um,
Whoa, look at that FFXIV.
yeah, right. So this is my character's name. His name is Moonshots, and I'm going for a healer character because one of the roles that you can work into, one of the jobs is the astrologian.
Oh, whoa.
So you use like the power of the elements and the stars to heal. Evidently, it just seemed really right up my alley. So I
Oh my
was
god, that's so cool.
oh,
Call of
Call of Duty.
Shane is here. Oh my god, Call of Duty. Shane, do you play Call of Duty? And Shane, do you play FFXIV?
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
Jenna, what's your sun, moon, and rising? So wait, did you actually get to talk to Heather, whatever her name is?
Yeah, on the Discord.
Okay, wait. Okay, so she actually talked back to you?
Oh yeah. She's psyched that I'm learning to play the game. And
Was
very encouraging.
was
Huh?
she the one with purple hair?
Yes.
Oh my god, you went after the cool one. So Jenna's a Leo, Gemini, Aries. Leo would play game. Leo, Gemini would play games. Well, and Aries too.
Oh yeah. Oh, Leo Aries would definitely play Call of Duty over Final Fantasy. I'm a
Okay,
Pisces. I'm playing Final Fantasy.
that's so funny. So Jenna is an Aries rising. So are you. You're like an Aries rising too. Like you guys could fight each other.
It's true.
Yeah. Jenna, do you practice astrology? Like, do you do readings and all that? Okay, so you're getting into the MMO. So what time do you do that? And like, when are they online?
Well, because there's a Discord, you can kind of organize it with them through that. They want to show me their house, but I have to get to a certain level first before I can even do whatever I need to do to be able to travel like that to whatever city they're in. So there's this thing called main story quest. So I'm gonna have to be gaming the main story quest to level up my character enough to be able to hang out with them.
Um, wait. So are you really gonna go to their house or like on the game?
On the game. Yeah, in the in game you can like purchase land and then decorate it or have an apartment or whatever, and evidently they have a house. I don't know any about this. I'm just learning as well, but it's super fun to learn. And that's why I want to live stream my like learning and fumbling around
Oh
cuz
my
it'll be
god.
fun.
I'll come and watch you fumble around and talk to you.
Yeah, right on. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Jenna's business is called Frequency Astrology, and I want to know why frequency. What a cool name. Frequency. Well, maybe it's because of the frequencies of the planets. I thought it was like because she's an astrologer often, like she's a frequency astrologer.
Oh, good one.
It's like I love to spell freak like this. Like be like, you're such a freak, but spell it like this. I'm gonna call Jenna Astro Freak.
Still a freak. That's a good one.
Oh my god, that would be so cool. Okay, Jenna started in Ayurveda. Wait, you know Ayurveda
Oh yeah, I'm also a student of Ayurveda.
before becoming an
Excellent.
astrologer and realized that basically everything comes down to frequencies and just experiencing frequencies, interpreting them through different lenses. That is so true. So, what does frequencies have to do with Ayurveda, Jay Z?
Well, I mean, Jenna can tell us better, but first of all, with the cycles of the season, it's like you gotta eat and stuff the food that's fresh during that season because that's the whole vibe of the season, and we go through cycles, and we're healthier if we're in tune with the cycles of the earth, right? And then frequencies, like different plants have different frequencies, and then in Ayurveda you have different kind of constitutions. Like a kapha person is really earthy and heavy, or like someone who has more air signs would be vata, and they would be lighter and stuff. So you tune yourself to those kind of frequencies too with the kinds of foods that you eat and are seasonal. And Jenna, maybe you can correct me or add on to kind of some of these things too.
Wait, so JZ, can we invite people to come on camera with us? Like, if Jenna wanted to hang out with us in the happy hour, could we invite her? It's just
You could you you could give her that same link that you gave to me by like email or text or something, and then she could click on it and be in the waiting room, and then you could add her as another square in our little Brady Bunch here.
Okay. I'm not saying that Jenna needs to come in, but if she wanted to, she could. Let's see here. Maybe that would break the fourth wall or something, and that would be like not as fun as her typing. I don't know. We're new to this, so um, check this out though. I just put it right there. Okay, yes, definitely. I love blending Ayurveda and astrology. Someone dealing with a Mars transit, for example, we talk about how to intentionally add pitta or dosha. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Jenna's gonna join us. I just sent her the link in the chat. Anyone can join us if they have the link in the chat. We're just learning about this software. Okay, so yeah, someone dealing with a Mars transit, we talk about how to add pitta. Isn't pitta the martial?
It's the fire. It's the fire element. So pitta dosha, yeah, would be like more fiery foods, hot, spicy things, that kind of stuff. So it's when you talk about remediation and remediating, like a Mars transit with more fire. That's
Mhm.
that's one way to do it.
So that would be supporting the Mars, like it would be enhancing Mars energy to do. I mean, in some ways, I don't know if you want to add more of that during a Mars transit, because then it would just be more. But I guess it depends on the person's natal Mars, and what's going on, or all
Yeah.
things considered.
Yeah, or you could do the opposite, right? You could add kapha dosha, which would be more grounding.
Yeah, it depends on what was presenting. If the person was acting too martial, maybe you'd act kapha dosha. But if they were maybe wanting to enhance the Mars, it would be pitta.
Hmm. Yeah, totally.
I had a thought. I didn't say it though.
All right. Is this a G-rated show?
Well, no, it's not a G-rated show, but it's kind of dumb. But I was thinking, when you have a Mars transit and you're sweating out of your pittas, like it's that's so funny.
Uh,
Oh my god. So Shane's here to technologically challenged. I'm trying. Yeah, I think. How do you? Maybe you'd have to copy and paste that into somewhere where you could click it. Like I guess you can't really click it from here. Sorry. Or if
yeah,
you give me your email, I can email it to you.
yeah, you'd have to copy it, copy the link, and then paste it in like your default browser.
Shane, what are you up to?
Oh, and then you have to no, there's other things, Andy, that you have to do at the beginning too, which is said it'll pop up a thing and it said, "Should I give you access to your camera?" And then you have to say yes, and you have to say, "Should I have access to the mic?" And then you have to say yes. So
Oh, okay, interesting. Well, Shane's still working. I got him an orange dream from BlackRock. Do you guys have BlackRock where you're at?
no, I don't even know what that is.
It's the rock and roll coffee shop.
Oh,
In sign language, they call it Black Rock. This is black, and this is obviously rock.
coffee shop.
Black Rock. Okay, I brought some books we could read from if we don't have anything to talk about.
Oh, nice. Look, you got that one, and then Lumiere was talking about this the other day, the 7 spiritual laws of success.
Interesting. I got How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Nice.
Hey, Shane, what do you want to hear from? 7 laws of spiritual success, or How to Win Friends and Influence People? Or Jenna, what do you want to talk about? Shane's just listening. We're talking to him. That must be kind of annoying.
All right. Well, you go first, Andy.
Jenna entered. Okay, dude, let's let Jenna in.
Nice.
Jenna!
Hi.
What's up?
Hi.
You're in Maine, huh?
Mm-hmm. This is so exciting.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
nice.
cool. We've never done a live stream before.
Oh, really? That's so neat.
Yeah, have
Ooh.
you done one?
No, I've done me and a couple of my friends are trying to make little different astrology podcasts, but we edit it, make sure we're doing okay. We've never done it live, so.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a muscle to build up working live.
Yeah.
Either you have to become okay with imperfection, or you have to get better at ad-libbing, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
So wait, do you do readings for people? Wait, you do frequency astrology, and how long have you been doing readings?
Only since 2023. I started becoming a student of astrology in 2019 when I was like, I need to shift. Like, this is my next path. I need to shift from my Ayurveda study to astrology. And then a lot of my friends were like, could you just start giving us readings? And I was like, oh, I'll just do it for you quick right here. And they're like, no, we want to pay you. Like, you should be doing this. And I was like, all right, the universe is telling me something. So
Wow.
So, do you do Vedic astrology or do you do Western?
Western astrology. I went to Stephen Forrest School. So I'm kind of a purist, but I love a lot of traditional astrology and a lot of the techniques. So
Wait, so when you go to Stephen Forrest School, do you have can you even get to him? He's so popular.
yes, it's interesting because like there is kind of like a barrier when you're in like the apprentice course, but then as you go through like after the first 3 courses, you're a craftsperson, you're the 200s, and like you get a little more access. But there's monthly Q&A calls, so you're like with him, sort of like this, but with 100 other people, asking questions and things like that. That's really neat. And then in the 300 level, then you get to like actually have a lot of access. But he's super receptive. I've emailed him a couple times. Like, I probably shouldn't say that because now everyone's going to email him. And he'll get right back to me, and I'm like, I'm a nobody. Hello. And he's like, oh, hello. So.
Oh, interesting. Do you know Ricky Williams? Because he's a student of Stephen Forrest too. No, so interesting. Yeah, Stephen Forrest is probably. I've never read his book. He wrote Inner Sky, right?
Yeah, that was his first.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a really good book. I mean, people love him.
Yeah, I took to him pretty quickly. I was lucky because the person who introduced me to astrology started by introducing me to Stephen. So I was like, oh, this works. I'll just run with this type of astrology. So.
Yeah, and he's an evolutionary astrologer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. Do you know who Stephen Forrest is?
No, he just sounds so familiar, and I was wondering why, and now I know why, because of Ricky.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of him. I don't know if we can share screen on here or whatever. Oh, look at him. What a cutie.
He is very photogenic.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's try to see if we can share screen on this thing.
Click the thing that says present.
Present. Okay.
Yeah.
Slides and PDFs, video file, image file, share screen. Check that out. Let's see what happens. I don't want to. Google Chrome would like to record this computer screen audio. All right, let's do it. Let's select a tab to share. I guess I have a lot of tabs open. I'm scared. I'm gonna cancel this. We'll have to figure that out.
Well,
I can do this way. This is.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I took that picture when we were in Greece together.
Oh.
So
Nice.
So no, you were at the OPA thing. Was it on bipolarism?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I loved everything you said. I have a Uranus and Sagittarius opposing my Gemini moon, and my Gemini moon's out of bounds. So I was like, oh, like there was so much information in that whole lecture that I was like, this is perfect. And I loved everything you said about the transits and like reframing mania. I sent it to so many of my friends that either have loved ones with bipolar, or I'm like, you might want to look into this. So.
I'm like, never waste a mania. Yeah.
I know. I didn't waste one earlier today, actually. So thank you for that.
Oh, you were a maniac and got on our first live stream. So you win an award for that. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Okay. Are you interested in the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People? Or what's the one you have, Jay-Z? Or is there something you want to talk about, Jenna?
Oh, I have no agenda. I'm just happy to be here and not watching the football game. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What book do you have, Jay-Z? It's the 7 Spiritual
Principles.
Principles.
The 7 Laws of Spiritual Success by Deepak Chopra.
Okay, which one should we do a rando paragraph from?
I think we should pick a page, and then you read from that page, and I'll read from that page.
Okay, Jenna, pick a page.
27.
All right, 27.
Okay. You first.
All right. So for me, it's the first page under 2, the law of giving.
Oh.
So this is page 27 here. And the second spiritual law of success is the law of giving. This law could also be called the law of giving and receiving, because the universe operates through dynamic exchange. Nothing is static. The body is in dynamic and constant exchange with the body of the universe. Your mind is dynamically interacting with the mind of the cosmos. Your energy is an expression of cosmic energy.
Interesting. Jenna, do you have any thoughts on that?
It was like a very wordy version of as above, so below, like is kind of the energy of it.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it comes down to that manifestation theory. Always, well, we're always talking about flow, and it made me feel like when you flow outward, the universe flows back to you. And like, if you want to start the chain of flow, start by giving.
Yeah. You know, this also reminds me of, well, so we have this Course in Miracles discussion group that we do. And 2 lessons ago, we were on lesson 108. We do it every week on Sunday. And that one said, to give and to receive are one in truth.
Mm.
And it's the same thing. It's about giving and receiving. Like, if you want good energy, you have to present good energy, and then you'll get good energy back. Like, if you go into a room and start whining and complaining and yelling at everybody, like, that's the vibe that you're creating, and that's what you're going to get back. But if you go and give like good positive energy, but it's just like you said, Jenna, it's like hermetic, how as above so below, right?
Yeah, well, like if the planets are giving you a hard time, then you might give someone a hard time down here.
Mhm.
That's true too. And then you'll receive it too. And then that's your transit, right?
If you're in a pitta storm, you might act kind of pitta or something. Just trying to integrate the terms here.
I love it. You're a student of Ayurveda.
I'm a, what do you call that? The beginner's mind. Like I'm an ever student. So, well, okay, but what if the planets are giving you a hard time? Like, how can you maintain giving a good flow if the planets are having a mess of you?
You go to the gym, or you sign up for a boxing competition, or you change the environment in which to be the physical environment that you're in into one where martial energy is not only appropriate but like welcomed and beneficial.
Nice. Wait, can we talk about something kind of controversial right now?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that guy's name who got shot?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk. Okay, check this out. Talking about martial energy, I looked at his chart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, check this out. He has a sun and moon in Libra, and he has a sun conjunct Jupiter in Libra. So he's actually like a one-on-one. You know, he likes to interact one-on-one, which he did a lot. I don't know anything about him. I just watched like 3 minutes of debates with him or whatever. But he's a fierce debater. You know what he has? Mercury Mars conjunction in Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You can't even make this up. It's times like this where I'm like, astrology is 100% correct. Like, you know, they say like Mars and Scorpio, you know, gives what Mars promises, which is total fierceness and like a total vindictive, like, you know, that's Mars and Scorpio with this Mercury there. And he was just a fierce yeller. He just yelled for his job.
Did you see too? I don't know if you guys do evolutionary astrology with the nodes and the past life karma. No.
I mean, I can, but tell us.
Okay. Well, I also knew nothing about this person until yesterday, and also knew nothing about him till today. And then I was also looking at like 1 or 2 videos, and I saw someone call him a truth teller. And I was like, I don't know if everyone would agree with that, but that is an archetype of Scorpio. Now I'm interested enough to pull his chart, and I saw that and his south node being in Gemini, so his south node ruler being that Mercury in Scorpio, and then he has Mars and Pluto in Scorpio too. I was like, he is coming in hot. Like, this is his habit to be this energy.
Interesting. Okay, so then his north node would be in Jupiter.
Yep. So like that Sun Jupiter conjunction there too, and they don't have a time of birth for him, but I looked at immediately at midnight, the moon was at 2 degrees of Libra, so he's a Libra moon, like as long as we're in Western astrology, he's a Libra moon through and through for the day. So we're looking at this person that's in the final stage coming into the new moon. It ends at 17 degrees where his sun is at 21. And then all of that being conjunct Jupiter, so that north node ruler, like there was this call to kind of develop his faith, develop his beliefs, and bring it out onto some sort of stage. It's how he maintained his level of sun sanity. So it's interesting to see that be so literal with what we can view of him from the distance.
Yeah.
Did you look at his death chart?
No, I didn't. What did you see?
Oh my gosh, because I had this like download in the shower and then like wrote 5 pages really fast on it. That was that mania thing. And I like missed my meeting and I was like, I'm just not going to make it today. But in his death chart, I have it. I just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Okay. The Mercury was conjunct, we know, the South Node in Virgo and conjunct the Sun. And all of that is in the 10th house of the death chart. And I was like, I wonder if there's some philosophical way that we could say this is like out there. I don't know if this is legitimate or not, but I'm going with it. That the death chart is also the birth of the afterlife. So it's almost like that South Node within the death chart representing the life and potentially, because we're looking at what went wrong, what is there to remedy. So him being this Virgo, very analytical, very pessimistic, very critical. We're looking at the negative stuff. Conjunct Mercury, very communicative, mouthpiece, 10th house, Sun, he had power, he's out in public. Like that is what went wrong in his life. We know it wasn't his home life. It seems like his family was very loving and close. It was something that went wrong within this area, this 10th house area.
Fascinating. Yeah. So, were you going to say something?
Well, I wasn't thinking about that event that happened and his death and stuff, but I was looking at today's chart. So, and because today's chart, what I had been noticing is like we have this Pluto, Uranus, Neptune thing going on, right? Where they're sextile, and then we have the moon right now also doing that same thing with the moon, Mercury, and Jupiter, right? So right now is a really powerful time with some like some transiting planets that are all really in strict aspects.
The thought I was having about it was, okay, he got shot. Okay, I've seen one other person get shot who had a Mercury-Pluto conjunction in Scorpio. Her name's Honey Cocaine, and she's a rapper, and she has a song. She's like, hella illy, I'm hella illy. Whatever. She's super Scorpio, right? You should check her out, Honey Cocaine. Maybe we can get a video of hers dropped in the chat. But basically, she got shot at a show for being too fierce. Like she's this fierce, mean rapper chick, right? And so it's like, look, so it was interesting to me how he got shot for being his Mercury-Mars conjunction, and it made me think of, okay, God or the universe or the creator of charts, whoever that is, the creator, created this chart. And it's like, yes, he said all these fiercely offensive things, but really when I look at a chart like that, it's just like it's just expelling chi out the mouth. Like I just say this thing, I just say this thing, I just yell, I just say it. He wasn't even trying to make sense. For what I know about Mercury Mars people, they just cannot stop talking and being contentious, basically. But their throat chakra is full of iron. So it's like, okay, why, God, why did you create this person? I'm gonna look for Honey Cocaine. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, why would the universe create someone like that?
Well, I mean, it's not just one person, right? There were a lot of people born that day. So why did the universe create a whole class of people like that, or a whole bunch of characters who will have that characteristic? And it's to spice things up, right?
Well, I mean, you could say definitely that Mars people or fire people stir the pot. Like it's like they're fire starters. And definitely he had an exciting. When I was watching his debates, I was like, oh man, this is interesting. Kind of thing. But it's dangerous to him.
Mhm.
Getting out Vedius Valens. I think he has something in here about Mercury and Mars together, and I'm curious to what he says.
Well, it's dangerous to him, and it's also dangerous to other people because words and memes and ideas do have power, right? So the energy with which he spewed these things forth, with his like just coming out his throat chakra with lots of iron or whatever, those words were like weapons as well, and they did harm people, so I think that like, that point also could be made.
Yeah, like biblically, they say words can start a fire. People always think it's just words, but it's like a Mercury Mars conjunction is like shooting you with words. Okay, let's check out Vedius Valens. He lived 2,000 years ago. Mercury plus Mars. Okay, let's see what he says. Mercury and Mars are not harmonious together as they bring about hatred, hostility, judgment, oppositions, and bad or unfair practices in general. Okay, I just feel like this is proof. This is observable evidence of astrology at work. The fact that this guy had a Mercury-Mars conjunction. I mean, this was written 2,000 years ago. They can bring betrayals and abandonments of all kinds, including unfair treatment from those to whom the native must submit on account of power differential, such as in athletics, military affairs, or other dealings with authority figures. This guy was in politics. He wasn't in military, was he?
Right, he was in politics.
Okay. These natives are curious and full of energy, the types to always be flanked by a group of cohorts, seedy types who rob and steal, make counterfeit money, or would even commit rape. Mercury and Mars individuals may even rejoice in spoiling things for other people, engaging in the plundering of all kinds. They can even become notorious for their debts by promising to repay them, but instead they just shout and scream, swearing and carrying on. That is so him.
Yep.
If somehow these planets are ill placed, these natives will get blamed for things and have their possessions taken away, or will even be removed from society and locked up.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Well, he was removed from society, so that's true. It's interesting though, because you could think about it as like there's always a higher expression and a lower expression. And at least in evolutionary astrology, we're like, everyone's chart is perfect for the work that they're here to do in this lifetime. So we have to look at the tools and how they can express themselves. So it's like, maybe if instead of the way it played out, if instead he had used that Mars Mercury conjunction in Scorpio to develop courage around speaking taboo truths that were actually uplifting or somehow benefiting an oppressed group or something like that, to cause this scorpionic transformation in a more positive way.
I like that. Like if you have a martial chart and you're a warrior spirit, like be an activist, not a hater. Work for the underdog. Don't work against people.
Yeah. Or I've seen it too, where like people can't tap into that energy and they turn it inward and they start kind of either attacking themselves or getting really depressed. And it's like, because that Mars is trying to push through and the energy always finds a way to express itself. So like, are you going to embody it and be the hunter, or are you going to be hunted? Are you going to be consumed by it?
Oh, that's so interesting. It's like the internet troll archetype. Mercury and Mars.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, people who just cannot stop basically shouting, shrieking, swearing, critiquing. Yeah, they're just, I mean, But now, if it's a nice Mercury Mars, like it's a nicely placed, let's say it was in Pisces or something, like they might just be really talkative.
Mhm.
We've had some Mercury Mars people on our show that we had a hard time getting a word in edgewise with them, but they were more of a kind Mercury Mars person. But yeah, in Scorpio, we're just going to see the most. They always think like a planet at home it's good to have a strong planet. I'm like, is it good to have a strong Mars conjunct Mercury? I don't think I don't necessarily think that's necessarily good. It produces what a malefic would promise.
Mm-hmm.
What about in the Aries?
Oh, that could be fierce as well. That I think I saw a comic who had that once, and he was extremely. He talked about himself a lot, but was kind of self-deprecating and like kind of kept attacking himself. But that's the only. I haven't seen an example of that.
I wonder if it's more surface level attacks, whereas like Scorpio could be like really psychological attacks or really getting into somebody like almost like intrusively.
Totally. I do think you're right, Jenna, that with his Mars and Scorpio, he's trying to transform society in some way, but he was trying to transform it in a republic. He was a Republican, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Freaking Republicans. I'm not political though.
I'm not really either. It's interesting because the Mercury is in that sextile to the Uranus Neptune, like that generational conjunction there. And his is only 5 minutes apart, the Uranus and Neptune. So it's like he really could have used this excitable excitation sextile to like have some spiritual breakthroughs that he was really potentially. And I know that he's like a devout or was a devout Christian and all that. So like there's an argument that, yeah, okay, he worked that aspect, but there was such more potential there to like actually bring about change and revolution in these really tangible structural ways, and it just didn't come to fruition.
You know, it's interesting. I was watching one of his debates. It was about gender, and he was like, how do you know if someone's a woman?" And the person was like, "A woman is somebody who says they're a woman." He's like, "But what's a woman?" And like he was, and I was like, "Oh, I want to go with him because I have a Mercury square Mars, and my Mercury's in Scorpio, but and I have Mars in Cancer, so I just wanted to just go at him and be like, "Oh, well, how do you define a definition?" Like I just like he was actually quite a good debater, and with my Mercury Mars, I was like ready to go with him. But I'm sure he would have killed me with his Mercury Mars conjunction. I mean, I would have died in that equation, but might have saved a few lives with my Mars and Cancer.
Yeah.
But
Mercury sacrificing self.
What is it?
By sacrificing your own Cancer.
Yeah. I would have fired a few shots at him.
Okay, well. Yeah, let's hear your page 27.
Yeah, it's a great time to talk about how to win friends and influence people, because we definitely saw what happens when somebody doesn't win friends and influence people. Okay, so this is from the chapter on the principle number 2 of being likable, which is give honest and sincere appreciation, which Kirk did not do. He gave honest and sincere critique of like every single person who ever lived. So okay, let's see. If all we had to do was flatter, everybody would catch on, and we should all be expert in human relations. When we are not engaged in thinking about some definite problem, we usually spend about 95% of our time thinking about ourselves. Now, if we stop thinking about ourselves for a while and begin to think of the other person's good points, we won't have to resort to flattery so cheap and false that it can be spotted almost before it's out of the mouth. One of the most neglected virtues of our daily existence is appreciation. Somehow we neglect to praise our son or daughter when he or she brings home a good report card, and we fail to encourage our children when they first succeed in baking a cake or building a birdhouse. Nothing pleases children more than this kind of parental interest and approval. So if you want to win friends and influence people, show appreciation. Jenna, we really appreciate you joining us today.
I really appreciate you welcoming me into your fold here.
This is so cool. Actually, once you meet somebody, you never unmeet them. Now when I see you talk to me on Facebook, I'm like, Jenna!
Yeah, I'm always like, I'm going to comment on Andrea's post. I look like a stalker. That's fine.
Oh no, now you won't be a stalker. You'll be my budding friend. And if you ever feel brave enough to give me your address, I'll send you a beaded present. I love to make friends.
Oh, yay. I love beads, so that's perfect.
Oh my God, let me send you some chart beads. If you send me your chart info, I'll make you some beads to your chart.
I love that. Yay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm in the Aries rising as well, as we mentioned, and look, there are my Aries beads that Andy made for me.
Wait, get them and show them to us so we can see them.
All
I'm not trying to boss you around. I would never boss around an Aries rising.
right.
But I'm going to show appreciation when he does this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm showing appreciation for you, Andy, having made these amazing bouquet of Aries flowery beads.
Oh,
And
I
it
love
also
it.
has these things on it. Wait, they're a little. Yeah.
There's nothing I love more than making chart beads.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can hear this.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's bells on it.
Yeah, it's and just like yeah. See these little red jingle bells? Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's real nice, right? Yeah. I appreciate you, Andy, for having made them for me and sent them to me.
Well, I appreciate you being my BFF.
Yeah. Well, it comes with a lot of benefits, like chart beads.
Perks. That's what they call perks.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't call it benefits because then it has another connotation.
Oh my God. I appreciate you for keeping it PG-13 around here.
Well, thank you. We do live on opposite coasts.
So what else should we show appreciation? Okay, how can we show appreciation in our daily lives?
Gratitude practices, I feel like, are huge for like just appreciating everything that we have and reframing whatever we're going through. I had a friend who was like, every morning I go outside and I stare. She's very Piscean. I stare at the sun and I just name everything I'm grateful for until I can't think of anything else. And then I say, and today a miracle will happen. And it's like always, granted, miracles are happening every day. But yeah, it's like the appreciation, just like you were saying before, what we give out, we call back in. So.
Oh my God, that is so cool. So yeah, everyone needs a friend like that. Jeez, who just like loves life to that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, they say gratitude practice really fights depression. Like if you can't see the beauty in the world, start seeing it. Sorry, go ahead, Jeezy.
Yeah, well, I took this course called The Science of Happiness, which is very like science-based and stuff. I think it's out of UC Berkeley or something, but they have an online version. And that they measured like in your vagus nerve, like that it actually having gratitude improves your vagus nerve response and the serotonin levels in your body. Like there's like scientifically proven like evidence of how, you know, it sounds like woo woo, just like, oh, gratitude practice, but that's how we're affecting our physiology, which then affects our thoughts, which then affects our behavior, which makes things manifest IRL.
Interesting. Yeah, I never thought of it as having a literal physical benefit. But, you know, if you think about it from a manifestation theory perspective, like what we vision is what happens. So if you're noticing what is wrong in life, then you'll create more wrongness, basically. But if you're just like, what, I've been fed today and I'm this and that and I'm grateful for this, then you basically manifest more good things.
Yeah. The other thing that I've been reading lately is this guy, or listening to him too, Joe Dispenza.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna, have you heard of him?
I've heard of him. I have not read that book though.
Yeah, he wrote another book that's like kind of famous called Evolve Your Brain. Mm-hmm. And basically what he did is he healed his physical ailments that he had. And he did it positing that your mind has the ability to heal your body, like your own mind. And Andy, you know this from your Christian Science background, yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. And so he's also been amassing all this evidence. And basically what it comes down to is your body doesn't know the difference between something that happened and you experienced and caused a reaction in your body, and something that you thought of so hard that it there's no subjectivity or objectivity to your body. It's like it can't tell the difference between you. That's why I can't tell the difference between you practicing free throws or sitting and meditating and practicing free throws in your mind. They did an experiment with basketball players, and if they spent the same amount of time sitting, envisioning themselves successfully doing free throws or actually on the court doing them, those two groups improved the same amount.
Wow. Interesting. I'm imagining myself sending Jenna her chart beads.
Imagining receiving them.
I'm obsessed. Shane says she loves that because I do. Are you going to read us page 27 from Joe Dispenza?
Oh, yeah, here, you want me to? Sure.
So who's watching the football game? Do you live with, is it a roommate or a partner?
My husband's watching the football game. He's really into sports statistics.
Oh, interesting. Is that in his chart?
Probably in his chart. He's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu coach, and then he's a massage therapist, so he's really into like physicality and.
Oh, interesting. How long have you been married?
We got married in June.
Oh, it's new. Oh my gosh.
Very new. And I didn't even look at the chart when planning my wedding, but the universe took care of it because my brother was like, I can't make it that day. Please change it. So we changed it. So.
Oh, wow. How was it? What kind of wedding was it?
It was just a small wedding at my parents' house on Cape Cod in Massachusetts. We only invited 18 people, and then I brought a live band in because things started getting a little crazy. So the band was almost half the size of guests.
Fun.
Jenna, I'm in Massachusetts. I'm in Gloucester.
Oh, wow. I have 2 kids, too, that live with me. Their dad works in Gloucester at Varian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Wait, and commutes from Maine?
Yeah.
From Portland?
Yeah, he's in Limerick, but yeah, basically. Varian's a semiconductor. It's called Applied Materials, but I knew you'd know what Varian was, so.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I live by Wingersheek.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hey, making friends.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, see? All right, you want to hear what Joe Dispenza says on page 27?
Yeah.
All right, because he's talking about universal intelligence and the quantum field. And he said, all physical reality is primarily energy existing in a vast web that is interconnected across space and time. That web, the quantum field, holds all probabilities which we can collapse into reality through our thoughts, consciousness, observation, feelings, and state of being.
Wow.
But is reality nothing but indifferent electromagnetic forces acting on and in response to one another? Is the animating spirit within us simply a function of biology and randomness? He doesn't think so.
Okay, I'm
Spoiler
aware
alert.
what happens next. Yeah.
Because then he has discussions with people, and usually it goes like this. Where does the intelligence that keeps our heart beating come from? Is what they ask him, and he says, or they say, that's a part of the autonomic nervous system. Where's that system located? In the brain. The brain's limbic system is part of the autonomic nervous system. And within the brain, are there specific tissues that are responsible for keeping the heart beating? Yes. And what are those tissues made out of?
Sunlight.
Sunlight?
Sunlight.
Cells, molecules, atoms, subatomic particles. And what are subatomic particles made out of? Energy, which is the same as what you said. Sunlight, right? It's not the light. It's the energy that transmitted to us from the sun, right?
I really appreciate you reading that page.
I appreciate you asking me to read it.
Do you like me? Do you like me? Did I win it? Did I win you and influence you by appreciating that?
Yes, now you're my BBFF.
Best friend. Oh my god. Jenna, are you gonna be around every Thursday?
Potential, yeah. Why not?
Well, we're doing this every Thursday, and pretty much we're just going to talk about anything under the sun. I mean, what is our concept for this, you guys? I mean, we've never live streamed. We're just like, let's just make ourselves available to talk with whoever wants to show up. But like Jenna, I mean, we could have 3 hosts. I mean, I'm not saying we need a marriage commitment. I'm just saying we'll be around on Thursdays.
I love it. Yeah, let's keep it open like that.
We can read a different page every week.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll
Yeah.
bring a book next time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
How
And
many books do you read at once, Jenna?
Like a million.
Mm.
Like way too many. I have 4 books in the mail right now on the way.
Oh my God, she's a Gemini moon opposed Uranus and Sag. Like, books are
Yeah.
probably the most exciting thing ever for her.
It's bad. And honestly, I'm like, I should buy these books that they're reading right now. Like
Oh my God,
fiction.
you're a book crazy. Yeah, well, okay, we could all bring books, and then we could pick a page, and we could each read from our one book that we brought.
Oh, nice.
I also want to. Have you ever played Magic: The Gathering, Jenna?
Yes.
Oh my God, we can all. Do you have any Magic cards around there?
Right downstairs, yeah.
Oh my God, okay, bring a Magic deck too, because maybe we can pull Magic cards and theoretically and philosophically talk about the cards we pull.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be like Magic meets tarot. I love it.
Okay, let's do Magic and book read things.
All right. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Andy, show us your stack of books.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have a lot of books, but for today I brought How to Win Friends, Epictetus, which is a Stoic philosopher.
Mhm.
It's called Discourses, Fragments, and Handbooks. And then I brought Lily Liu, the box called Life. Lily Liu is one of my most favorite existential philosophers. Do you know Lily Liu?
Stop it right now. I almost bought like all the Psyland merchandise when I was on a family vacation and I was mentally not okay. And I was like, I should join this cult. So, yes.
Oh my God. Dude, we should talk about Psyland. That's Lily Liu's like whole compound. It's
Yeah.
Psyland, Psyland. Now, Lily Liu, we could have on the show someday if we can ever get to her. But I like her better at this iteration. I think she was pretty there. Like at her current iteration, she's a little. I don't know. I don't judge anybody, but she's a wacko. She's got Mars and Scorpio. I think sextile a Sun Venus conjunction in Capricorn. So like all that dark Scorpio martial energy comes through tattooing, and it's like her tattoos are just insane. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a crazy artist. So I mean crazy in the best way. Lily Liu, I want to show very much appreciation for what you do. You're a great existential artist. I'm trying to win her and influence her.
She'll get here. I can feel it.
Lily Liu, come talk to us. We want to look at your chart.
We want to appreciate you.
Yeah.
In real time appreciation.
That's right. Yeah.
Nice.
So, GZ, how many people do you think we could let in at one time? We could just have a group, right?
Yeah. I think well, you've chosen this like little StreamYard interface, and I think it lets you keep adding people. Maybe it only lets you add 10 or something like that, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
Okay. All right. So 5:30 every Thursday till the dawn of time.
Oh, perfect. Till the sunset of time?
What
Till
time
the
zone are
sunset
you
of
guys?
time. What?
What time zone are you? Oh, 5:30 start. I get it. Sorry.
5:30.
She's over in the West Coast. We're in
Okay.
East Coast. So it's 5:30 her time, 8:30 our time.
Okay. I was confused because it's 9:30 now, so I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, in the ocean." So okay.
Yeah.
All right, 5:30, 8:30 next Thursday. Be here so we
All
can
right.
appreciate you.
Everything under the sun hour.
We're gonna talk about every single thing because it's just a matrix of photons, according to Joe Dispenza. Anyway,
Sunlight.
Shane, we love that you were here listening. And thanks for working so hard. See if he'll say goodbye. I don't know if he's still listening. All right, Jenna, nice to meet you. Talk on my Facebook anytime. Now that I'm starting to get to know you, I will definitely talk back to you.
Oh, we've been talking.
Have we? Okay,
You're gonna go on there and be like, that's that person?
No, totally. Now, well, once I start to know somebody, then when they talk to me, I'm just like, oh, hey, Jenna.
You told me my Capricorn Mars was regal today.
Oh, okay, that was you. Okay, yeah, your name started to pop up, but then when I saw you today, I was just like, oh, Shane appreciates us.
Aw.
Oh, I like him even more now. All right, he's just in a matrix of photons anyway. All right, well, I can't wait to drop more dopamine next week by learning with you all.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Bye,
Bye.
Jenna.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.